he goes deep. He doesn't. It doesn't seem like it, but he's going deep. Action. Welcome back to another Deep Dive with Derek. I'm your host, Derek, but you can call me D-Rock. That's what my friends call me. Here with another reaction, and we're checking out Ren today. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. I hope you like it. If you do like it, please consider subscribing for more content like this. This is a channel where we take a look at music, mostly, and other forms of art through the lens of meaningful living, meaning and valued living. So we're using lenses like resilience and growth, mindfulness, narratives, mindsets, personal values, purpose, things that we can use, tools that we have available to us to make the most of this life that we're given. This includes both the good side of life and learning to grow from the dark side of life. So today we're checking out "Hold On" by Ren. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Glad to see you. Glad that you could make it here. So "Hold On" by Ren off of Demos Volume 1. This was a popular request. So we're just going to jump right in right now. I'm already seeing a really sweet looking watercolor of a woman crying or a person crying.
I got tears on my sleeves, hold on, and holes in these jeans, hold on. I haven't slept in weeks, hold on. I haven't found no peace, hold on. I get my teeth tied, hold on, and these tears run dry, hold on. Two bloodshot eyes, hold on, two bloodshot eyes. I don't belong here in a place where life has left.
I wasn't expecting this to be so like catchy. I don't know why. Like this one, this beat, this tempo, speaks to me. This is really cool.
Hold on, two bloodshot eyes. I don't belong here in a place where life has left me. I'm 25 going on 150. My body feels old and I'm trying to lift the weight from my soul, but it's moving against me.
Okay, that's an interesting. I'm 25 going on 150. I imagine he was 25 when he wrote this and going through the shit that he had to go through, right? So 25 going on 150, I'm old, or I feel old. This is the kind of body that somebody who's 100, 150 would have. That's tough. You know, but I'm looking at this song now, seeing that he has come out of the other side with a new purpose for life and trying to give and help others who might be going through the same. But I can imagine just I can only imagine how it might feel to be in this kind of situation.
My body feels old and I'm trying to lift the weight from my soul, but it's moving against me. I've emptied out my tear ducts, I lift my middle finger up, I'm screaming fuck you to all the demons here that keep me stuck. The pain is sharp like paper cuts, I hate too much, but yes I trust. I must combust, I must blow up, I must have all this courage up. Boom.
What? I have the lyrics here. I must combust, I must blow up, and muster all this courage up. I love that.
The pain is sharp like paper cuts, I hate too much, but yes I trust. I must combust, I must blow up, I must have all this courage up. Boom, sparks fill the room, I'm feeling the rhythm I move. My soul is more worn than the soles in my shoes. Nike trainer blues, a man with none to lose. I think I lost my sanity, calamity in shoes. Poor choice maker, I rip out the pages of fate, then I roll them up like bizzle of paper. Taker, lung full of destiny, a man with no part, it's a very strange
entity. So, man, so much of his work hits you one way. When I say you, I mean me. You know, it hits me a particular way, but I think it runs deeper than I'm originally giving it credit for. But I like this last line. A man with no path is a very strange entity. And so having a path, that's purpose. That's having a purpose in life, which is having something meaningful to do with your time or having a direction that matters. And that's one of the three legs of a meaningful life, is having a sense of purpose. Somebody without that path, he's saying, is a strange entity, meaning like what's the point? If you don't have any direction, if you can just go anywhere, what's the point of that? And the other line I liked, My soul is more worn than the soles of my shoes. that's that's it's getting too much work. It's certainly too much work for his age.
Still a paper taker, lung full of destiny, a man with no part, is a very strange entity. Tears on my sleeves, hold on, and holes in these jeans, hold on. I haven't slept in weeks, hold on. I haven't found no peace, hold on. I get my teeth tied, hold on, and these tears run dry, hold on. Two bloodshot eyes, hold on, two bloodshot eyes. Do you ever question your fate? The questions I make, is this all predetermined, the script or a play?
He goes deep. It doesn't seem like it, but he's going deep. He's talked about, there's a lot of threads running similarly through things like Dear God and Heretic and so many other songs that he's got. Do you ever question your faith? I think that was Dear God. That was a whole song about that line. And he says, I have a lot of questions. One of them is this all predetermined? Is this a script or a play? Super powerful. So I want to play out the rest of this point.
Do you ever question your fate? The questions I make, is this all predetermined, the script or a play? Am I the protagonist in this tragedy, or will I be the author of stories unmade? If so...
All right, so without understanding it, he's talking about determinism, which is, I've talked about this before, if free will is an illusion, if we don't actually have free will, then does that mean that it doesn't matter what we do? It does not mean that. It just means that our choices matter, even though we don't know how we made those choices. So that can quickly fall into determinism. But determinism is, am I just living out what was going to happen anyways? And there's an interesting argument that goes something like, is God, I'm talking about like Christianity, the Judeo-Christian God, if God is all-knowing, he knows everything. Is the future included in everything? Yes. Well, if God knows the future, then the future is known. Yes. Well, if the future is known, then it's predetermined. Right? So there's an argument to be made that if you follow Christianity or even Judaism and probably Islam, I don't know those ones very well. Granted, I don't know Christianity very well either, but there's a case to be made that if you're a Christian, you're a determinist because God knows the future, so the future is known, so that doesn't matter what you do, which kind of goes against God gave you free will, but does it matter if he already knows what you're going to do with that free will? So a lot of questions there, and you know, I just went deep on that line, but I think that's Ren's point. He goes deep on some of these questions too. Now, without knowing it, he brought up something called narratives, like the stories of our lives. He says, am I the protagonist in this tragedy? So he's painting this like the tales of Jenny and Screech, right? Is this a tragedy? And in his personal life, you know, at this time, you would consider this a tragedy. He's come through. So this just is something that it's the hero's journey that he's been on. Now, with hindsight, we can say that. But is he the protagonist? Am I the main character in my story? I don't even know that. Am I a supporting character in the story? Am I an extra in this story? Or will I be the author of stories unmade? Well, the idea here is that you are the author. Now, you can't predict, you can't write the future, but we have a lot of say-so over the editing process. We have a lot of say-so over how do we interpret what's happened and how do we fit what's happened into a better story. If I went through some shit, I had Lyme's disease and it went undiagnosed and I can't even imagine what he went through. So let me scratch that because I can't speak for him. So what if I went through something bad? I went through a bad breakup. I went through a job loss. I went through something. One way for me to write that story is to say that this is a tragedy and this sucks and everybody's out to get me and maybe I'm a victim and maybe it's all bad news for me. But maybe this is a resilient story. Maybe this is just something that's third chapter in this, and I'm going to overcome this and maybe I'm going to be better because of that. We have a lot of say-so over the stories, over the editing process of what happens. We get to determine how we interpret what happened. This is a lot of stoicism in this. Your interpretation of events are what matters. Your reactions, your emotions are based on your interpretation of what happened, not what actually happened itself. So he's going through these questions of what part do I play in my story?
Am I the protagonist in this tragedy, or will I be the author of stories unmade? If so, I'll dip in my quill to my ink pot, keep on writing, never stop until my beating heart it flops. I'll write a whole different story. Scene 1, a boy full of hope, a boy full of glory. Who stutters, I'm up to the top. Would rather be tougher and live it smoothly like butter, and not so bitter and cut up. And so I sit up and shut up, it's like a lid up and struck up the courage never to fuck up. And now I'm feeling the ruckus, feeling the static, and now I'm feeling
It's so too smooth. I gotta try again.
story. Scene 1, a boy full of hope, a boy full of glory. Who stutters, I'm up to the top. Would rather be tougher and live it smoothly like butter, and not so bitter and cut up. And so I sit up and shut up, it's like a lid up and struck up the courage never to fuck up. And now I'm feeling the ruckus, feeling the static, and now I'm feeling the flames, and now I'm feeling the strength inside the ring with my pain. My boxing gloves and my hope that I trust to bust an uppercut, cut my demons up. What? Boom like a tsunami, smooth like a punani, bend the birds like origami, Salvador, I be the Dali. Only love like Bob Marley, golden ticket, call me Charlie, riding Harley's Bengali, tiger star, call me Arnie. I'll be back. Now cut the slack, track your facts, relax, shit in the beast, and then seek it in the peace. And I'll reach the canopies, and yes, we climbing, building a brave new world inside a whole new designing. With all this fire, we burn like the sun. A new dawn is rising, a new dawn it comes. Yeah, diggity down with all this corporation. They burn up the land for the greed that they run. Run deep with their roots, but their roots can be lifted. I'll be your renegade, yes, I'll make a fist kid. Try to seek truth in the kingdom of lies. A boy so lost with 2 bloodshot eyes. Tears on my sleeves, hold on.
Brought it back to the bloodshot eyes.
Hold on, I haven't slept in weeks. Hold on, I haven't found no peace. Hold on, I get mighty tired. Hold on, and these tears run dry. Hold on, 2 bloodshot eyes. Hold on, 2 bloodshot eyes. Ha, ha, ha. Hold on, hold on, ha, ha, ha. Hold on, hold on. 2 bloodshot eyes. Hold on, hold on. 2 bloodshot eyes. Woo.
Yeah. So now I haven't thought of this before. The song "Hold On" is he talking to life? Like, hold on. Is he talking to himself? Hold on to hope, or hold on to some glimmer of hope? I wasn't even thinking about that. When he says "hold on," to whom is he talking? That's an interesting question. But this seems like a good. First of all, I loved the song. This is a really catchy song, up there with things like Dominoes and some of these. What was that one he did with Eden? Totally forgetting. It'll come to me at a random time. But these like super catchy songs that you can kind of jam out to. I love that aspect of it. And I loved his, again, going deep with the philosophy stuff. That's what I'm taking from it. How do I fit into this story? What role do I play in this story that I'm in? And then, of course, he had that Ren clever rapping bits where he had all the little innuendos, all the little analogies and references. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in there. What was the other one? Salvador Dali. There's a lot of more that I missed, but that's totally in Ren's fashion. But I want to hear from you. How did you take this song? How do you like this song? What does it say to you? Let me know what else I should be checking out. If this is something that you liked, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that this is the kind of thing that you like seeing. And if you're new here and find this interesting, consider subscribing for more content like this. And I look forward to continuing my Ren rabbit hole. Hey, D-Rock again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. If this kind of thing is interesting to you, and especially if you like the bad drawings at the beginning, you might be interested in my weekly newsletter. It explores money's role in a meaningful life. So you can check that out at meaning.blog if you want. It takes this and it goes a lot deeper. So if you like that, check it out. Let me know what else I should be doing, what else I could be doing, and I'll see you here next time.